Hi guys, how you doing today? My YouTube family. It's been a while, and you guys know it's your boy, One Naked on Instagram. You know, it's been a while, and people were saying something about my YouTube last week. Like, man, they appreciate the knowledge I've been passing down there, and I just felt like, oh, it's been a while. I did something. It's been over a month now, and I felt like let me do something for you guys today. And I'll be analyzing EURUSD today, and just a quick video. Just gonna do a top-down analysis on USD, and then we are good to go from there. So I'll be starting from a higher time frame, starting from the daily chart right now, and looking at the daily charts right here. You can see what type of price action we'll be having. Very difficult time to trade, to be honest. The market is just doing this thing with my own experience, and luckily, if you see money, fine. If you don't not see money, it's fine also. This is just a sideways market. Okay, we had this trending market, and then correction, continuation, and now we've been moving sideways, as you can see. Obviously, this is a sideways market. As you can see, market is just moving sideways. But yes, we can take advantage of this, from the daily time frame. We can analyze this as using structures, highs and lows. Or we can use our trend line, which is the one I like to use, just to collect price to see what is happening, and if we can do from here to here using the two recent touch, remember, and connecting price from this high to right here. And you can see this is a correction, a sideways market, but this is a corrective phase also on higher time frame for a potential continuation to the upside. But yes, we can take advantage of moves within that correction. If we go down to lower time frame, so on the 4-hour time frame, so on daily time frame, we're able to use the trend line, and you can use your real line also. But I just like to use this because I like to keep my chart simple. Okay, now this is the 4-hour time frame. Let's focus on recent price action. We had a double top last week on 1 hour, and then price was supposed to correct. That was around this particular zone right here. So we had this movement last week. Seen price move, broke out of this structure, and then we see price correct back to the upside, just doing this thing. That's what price loves to do, doing this thing. Price loves to do its own thing, and today we are here. So I'm going to show you guys some things that have been happening in the chart, or you can see to take advantage of. So this is the 4-hour time frame, and yes, what can you see on the 4-hour time frame? Sideways, but within the sideways, just like I said, you can find a trend. So you see, we've been trying to trend up, and what I can say, this is still an uptrend, okay, on the 4-hour time frame. But yes, there are some movements we can take advantage of. But to me, since the market is moving sideways and choppy, I'm just going to stay neutral, which means I'm not looking to buy or sell. I just have to take any opportunity that presents itself in the market. Okay, so this is the 4-hour time frame, and we can connect price with the structure, and we can see there was a pattern being formed right there before we had this impulse move, well, price failed to stay below there. And two things are involved right there. On the 1 hour is more clearer. Let's go to the 1 hour. So I'll break this down for you guys. So two things are involved right there. Initially, I was looking for, though I saw this movement happening because of this right here. Is a correction to the downside. Then we had impulse. Yeah, I saw this happening, breaking to the high. Then I was anticipating a correction. You know, the price can correct to continue to go up, but we didn't get that. Price broke down surprisingly. I don't know why. I didn't check to know why, but I love the impulsive move we saw, and obviously, it helps to get the direction of the market. In that case. So looking at what happened, what we have in the market right now, connecting two dots, you can see obviously using those two touches right here, we broke out of a structure. Okay, that's one scenario right there. I'll give you guys the second one. We broke out of a structure, and we normally have an impulsive breakout like this, two candles, just like I always say on my webinars. They show the direction of the market, the momentum, where what the big players are doing. You get? So another case might just be price taking out this equal lows right here. Stop loss are under here. So you see how this candle came down to take it out. So we might just keep going up, correct, and continue with the 4-hour trend, which is an uptrend. But looking at higher time frame, just like the 4-hour, even if it's an uptrend, we have a structure right there at the top, which is let's go back. So we have a structure right there. You can see our trend line. It is there for a reason. It's not there for decoration. So that's the structure we're looking into. I swear. Okay. So we're looking into that structure as well. And you can see it's been 2 weeks since we had a strong impulse like this in the market. We haven't really gotten that. You can see all of this price action. Choppy, small candles, and these are no momentum. It's very difficult to trade a market like this. You can hardly predict where the market is going next in a situation like this. You get in the market environment like that. But finally, God gave us this impulse today, and you guys know I love first impulse a lot, and this was it. And look left again, right? Just like what we showed in the forest. When was the last time we had candle like this? See it right here. Similar price action. You can see two strong candles, and we had the same thing again right here. And we know based on history, price loves to repeat itself. And if I should bring this right here, definitely we are likely to see a movement like that. If I just use these bar patterns will bring this right here. You can see we are likely to have another similar movement, just like what we had 2 weeks ago. And that was like the last strong impulsive we've seen in the market over the past 2 weeks. We haven't gotten strong candles like that. With the way I like to analyze it, I'll be anticipating a sell. But yes, what did I say earlier on this call? I'm going to stay neutral in the market, and just because it is to 1 right now, and which means anything can happen overnight. But I'm just going to stay neutral, but I have it in mind already that based on what we've seen in the past, two strong impulsive candles to the downside, and we have a similar price action around that zone. Again, in the future, we are likely to correct and continue to sell. So I'll be looking forward to that. And anything else, if we get a strong impulse to the upside, yes. Something like this, that means our structure at the top might be useless at that point to get an impulse up. I'll be looking for that correction to continue to buy. But using price action, the recent price action, and what we've seen happen in the past, I'll be looking to see how this impulse going to play out. can see on the daily candles, I like to follow daily candles momentum, and you can see there was actually a structure right there using this. I draw this from the open of this candle mm, to the wick right there, the high, and then all of those plays are like zones to me. And you can see how price came in, penetrate in it, and then we've seen a huge rejection from yesterday candles. So we might get a continuation of that, more like this is going to be a double top formation, maybe. But I love what price is doing right now. Likely to get the high of the day before we start rejecting, maybe doing London and New York. And I love to see my price candle go against the previous day candle, just like what we had here. This is a lovely one. We've seen how price open, we're going up, just to create um, this high, and which we did created the high of the day, and then we've seen price start to reject. So I'd love to see that happen again. Remind you, once I see a strong fall or impulsive candles on this, that means that setup is invalid. We might be looking for a buy that will only happen if we get a correction of that impulsive movement on 4 hour to the upside. But anything other than that, I'll be looking for what I love to look for in the market, you guys know, which is a flag. Okay, so we've seen this price broke out of this structure from that high right there. We have a zone, we have a structure at this high, and we've seen price broke out of this trend line that we have right here. So 618 correction, just like what we had here, two touches rejection, 1, 2. I would love to see that as well. So my swear use this week, but too long for me. So I'll put it at the open of that candle right there. And if we get the rejection second touch, and then that will be like more, oh, this is a flag that I'll be looking to say. Is that making sense, guys? So if we get that, I'll be looking to say that's what I would love to see, to be honest. That is what I would love to see to take on this trade. I'll just have to wait for correction to complete. This is actually a correction that is forming. It's not complete yet. So as soon as it's complete, uh, uh, then I'll know what's going to happen next. If we have that impulse up, then I'll be looking to see flag. If we had an impulse up and then impulse down, then maybe on the 15 minutes correction. So continue to say, when there's an impulse, there must be a correction for a continuation. So, that is what I'm playing. I'm going to play with in the market. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. Potential bearish flag, waiting for the second rejection to confirm. That's okay. If we don't get that, it's fine. This is just an analysis. Staying trying the market doesn't mean I'm going to sell immediately. No, I have to see that confirmation before I jump in. And then in F9, you guys know what we are supposed to be looking for to penetrate again. And this is a public video, so I'm going to say that. If you have any question on Instagram, anyone naked on Instagram with me or with your question, I would like to answer. Have a good night, guys. So let's see how this plays out. I will update those in F9 in the morning. Then I'll set up on this and other setups I have from GP, CHF, NZD card, CHF, USJPY, and EURUSD from here upward. I'll send them tonight. So good night, guys. Peace out.